Good afternoon, good students. So, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. P. Madhusudhan, working as an Associate Professor of Chemistry. I have been in this field for 32 years. So, today I'm here to discuss on universal human values. National education policy came into force in the year of 2020. Motto of National Education Policy, NEP 2020, to ensure capacity in every student so that they can identify their own potential, so that they can participate at larger order. Larger order means as an individual, what to do, as a family member, as a member of society, as a citizen of India, as a human being in nature. Your role must be there, right? As per the guidelines of AICTE, NEP 2020, AICTE constituted a team, NCCIP team. This NCCIP team has been working since 2020, and UH1, UH2 courses have been designed by this committee, and also about 30,000 faculty have been trained through FDP, Faculty Development Program, vigorous training. These faculty supposed to discuss UH1 with first BTech students, and UH2, Universal Human Values 2, incorporated in the second year, either semester, as per the convenience of colleges, right? Please you make a table and write down your aspiration, future goal, and also achievements, not only academic, other activities, that any activity that ensures happiness within you and in others, right? And students who have concern, please you make a table, list out your concerns. Our counselors are there, they will address your problems, right? So let me, I cannot collect your list of aspirations and others. Just I will ask randomly. Okay, sir, 10 minutes randomly. Let me know aspiration of what is your life goal after completion of course. To get a job. Sit down. To get a job. What kind of job you want to get?
Something that my parents and I can be proud of.
Oh, very good.
I want to start my business.
You want to start a business after completion of course. What about you? What is your life goal, achievement, aspiration? Huh? Get a job. Right. మీరు సౌండ్ రావద్దు. పార్టిసిపేట్ ఇన్ డిస్కషన్. ఇంకా సెకండ్ స్లైడ్ ఉన్నా, ఇంకా స్టార్ట్ చేయలేను, మాట్లాడుతున్నా. మీరు మాట్లాడుకోవద్దు, నాతో మాట్లాడండి. సో ఇంటరాక్టివ్ సెషన్, డిస్కషన్ సెషన్ ఇది. రైట్. సో సమ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ వాంట్ టు do business, some students want to do job, some students want to do higher education, some students want to go abroad. But not only you, every human being thinks with some end state in mind, some conclusion. That is basic aspiration of all. You also know very well, when New Year comes, how will you convey your wishes? Right, that is the basic aspiration of every human being. Even after completion of course, one wants to do business, the girl wants to do a job, but after some days, after entering into field of your choice, you will also think like this only. You want to get happiness, continuous happiness and prosperity. Every human being thinks, every human being wants continuous happiness and prosperous. That is the basic aspiration of all the sitting over here. All acceptance is there. All wants to happy and prosperous, right? So to fulfill this basic aspiration, you have to focus on values also. The subject it handles is value education subject. That subject guides you how to fulfill this basic aspiration, how to ensure harmony at all levels, individual level, within yourself, family level, society level, and nature level. And also what is also guides what is human being, purpose of human being, and how to live in reality through self-exploration, so that you can ensure mutual happiness and mutual prosperity, right? So along with value education, you need to learn skills also. The subject is called skill development. Skill development includes manager skills, mainly science and technology skills, communication skills, analytical abilities, right? So along with this value, you have to learn skills also. Both should go hand in hand to fulfill your basic aspiration. What is your basic aspiration? To live with continuous happiness and prosperity, right? As per NEP 2020 and UHV 1, your role, your participation has to be at larger order. Individual level, family level, society level, and nature level also. Whatever activity that you do must be useful to you and others, and also nature. That is called value. Value, right? So first you check your individual level. Individual level. Please have a glance. A slide. Look at the slide. 10 seconds. First one. How to ensure happiness in the self and health in the body. When you ensure happiness in the self can give proper inputs to the body. How to ensure harmony in the self, that you will know, you will understand as we go on discussing, right? But human being is a coexistence of self and body, that you know. మీరు క్లాస్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు when you were in school days, మీ టీచర్ ఏమని తింటున్నా మిమ్మల్ని? If you are unable to listen whatever she teaches, ఏమని తింటున్నా మిమ్మల్ని చెప్పండి? మైండ్ ఆబ్సెంట్, బాడీ ప్రజెంట్. అంటే తన్ మన్ ఏకీ సాత్ रहना, మన్ తన్ మే रहना. అవునా కదా? అవునా కదా? So conclusion is human being is a coexistence of self and body. Just now your aspiration, you responded to that. But current aspiration, what is your current aspiration? Completion of BTech course with values and skills, right? Completion of BTech course with 70% and values and skills, right? To achieve this, you have to make a plan. Another name for plan, timetable. As a student, then ఏమంటాం మనం? Timetable. Who has to make timetable? Self or body? Self has to make. Who has to implement? Body has to implement, right? So you need to keep body fit. For that you need to keep body fit. You have to keep body in a good healthy condition. Am I correct or not? Yes. So this is a participation at individual level. Once you are fit, your body will act according to I. Your body will act according. Your body will follow timetable. and you can fulfill your basic aspiration. So by seeing this, your parents feel very happy. You know, they are spending about 2.5 3 lakhs on you every year. They have to pay to the college. Am I correct or? Right. So indirectly you are ensuring harmony within the family. Just do your work to fulfill your aspiration, right? So at larger order, as you go on discussing, definitely you will understand how to play a key role ensuring harmony, society level and nature level. As we know, basic aspiration of human being to live with continuous happiness and prosperity. Happiness and sometimes unhappiness. Which one is correct? Second one. So our basic aspiration is to live with continuous happiness and prosperity. But in reality, at ground level, we live with sometimes happiness, sometimes unhappiness. If your lifespan, third world countries like India, lifespan is about 70 years. Out of 70, you spend 30 years for sleeping. Remaining 30 years low, just to please you assess on your own right by referring it to your natural acceptance. How much of time you spend engaging on phone? Just now, I came to this building from that building. While getting down the stairs, going up the stairs on cell phone, most of the students. So, unna 35 years low, for 10 years, 15 years, waste talking, engaging in phone. It is you to assess yourself. The years left, valuable years, 15 to hardly 15 to 20. You need to analyze, you need to explore yourself on this. Right? So, huge gap is there. Our basic aspiration and current level. Huge gap is there. Will you, our graphical representation of this 20 years, zigzag, throughout life, zigzag. So sometimes happy, sometimes unhappiness. Why do we live with sometimes happiness and sometimes unhappiness? You have any answer for that? Why do we sometimes happy, sometimes unhappy?
Due to the situation. Due to some
Situations. You have any answer for that? We live sometimes happy, sometimes unhappy. Me life, ippadi varaku you have any experience? No.
It's because of the things that go around us.
Same situation, almost same answer. Some extent correct. Basic problem of human being. We always assume if you have enough physical facilities, enough money, we can fulfill our basic aspiration. Our assumption, basic assumption of majority of the people, 80%. కొందరు ఉన్నారు, నేను చూసిన చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి కలిగింది చాలు, దేవుడిచ్చింది చాలు. అవునా కదా, మీరు కూడా ఉంటారు. అంటే అవుట్ ఆఫ్ 10, 2 people, 2 human beings, right? So majority of the people assume. Let us compare small example with compare animals and human beings. Animals fulfillment, right? So okay, shelter fine. Even if you don't use shelter, you don't need to construct shelter. Just you can tie up under the tree, give grass, or if you want more milk, you can give dana, right? Dana and water and dana sufficient. It enjoys chewing and chewing. It absorbs nature. Human being, take human being. So usually small cases or pickpockets usually they get imprisonment just for 6 months to 1 year. Jailer gives 2 options to them. 2 options to the thief. If you want to stay in a detached room, we will provide AC and we will serve food of your choice. VIP facilities. If you want to stay in a hall, common hall, usually jailer allot common hall only, small cases, pet cases, or TV, small hall. So he offers, he prefers, he wants to stay in detached room. So after 4 days, okay, enjoy his 2 days, 3 days with quality food, everything, AC facilities are there. But after 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, he goes to the jailer and he begs jailer, shift him to hall. Enduku cheppandi? Enduku ఉండలేకుండా? Right. Human being, nature of he wants to share his feelings. Am I correct? He wants to interact with other human beings. He wants to maintain relationship. So our conclusion with this small example, our conclusion. One, animals for their survival just they need physical facilities. Physical facilities, dana and water, right? Shelter, if domestic dog, it can give shelter. Okay. Physical facilities sufficient for animals. For human beings, for the fulfillment of human beings, physical facilities is necessary, and also relationship. Maintain relationship also important. So on this I have a question to get more clarification on that. How much time we are spending? How much of effort that we are putting? Maintaining relationship. 1, 2. Majority of the people, the time they spend, the effort that they put, just accumulated for physical consumption. I mean money. Am I correct or not? Majority of the people. That is the main problem. One more problem, we always assume this competitive world. Same, including me. Injected same into the young minds. I also injected into my younger son and elder son. So I also made mistake like others. Being a academician. ఇది కాంపిటేటివ్ వరల్డ్, ఇదే చదువు, ఇదే శిక్షణ చేయు. Being a academician, I also make same mistake like others. So if you want to maintain relationship, continue. Always everybody knows that. If you give respect to others, they will respect you. But you can get it correct. You have a list of natural acceptances. You want one question, you can question yourself. I want to maintain relationship. One. Do you want to maintain relationship? One. Do you want to live in opposition with other human beings? Which one is acceptable to you? One. You want to live in relationship with family members. You want to maintain relationship with other human beings. One. Everybody accepts sitting over here. Nobody wants to live in opposition with other human beings. Right? So, one. Two. Close friends are there since childhood. Suddenly they stop talking. Some miscommunication, misunderstanding. But both will feel unhappy. Both will feel disturbed. Both will feel pain, disturbed. Correct? So, if you ensure harmony in the society, if you ensure respect in the relationship, definitely we will fulfill relationship. We can maintain relationship. Just to respect their feelings. Just to respect their feelings. Respect elders. We can maintain relationship. That can be possible by right understanding. When the opposite person respects you or not, live with it. But as per your innate, already it is there with you. I want to respect others. I want to respect feelings of others. I don't want to disrespect others. Which one is correct? First one is correct. Am I correct or not? So this we can ensure, we can fulfill relationship, we can maintain relationship by ensuring respect in terms of feeling based on right understanding. So many important attributes to fulfill your basic aspiration. One, physical capacities. Two, relationship. To maintain relationship, what we need? Right understanding. Right understanding. So we can fulfill basic aspiration by ensuring all three: physical capacities, relationship, and right understanding. Now tell me, order of priority. Which one has to be given first priority? Which one has to be given first priority? Money, physical capacities, relationship, right understanding. Related to your mind, related to yourself. Physical senses and body. Body needs physical senses. Body does not think. Is incapable. Does not feel. For self decides everything. So right understanding priority has to be given. Right understanding. Then second priority. Relationship of physical senses. Relationship. Third priority. Physical capacities, money. Now we can understand why use gap is there. Our basic aspiration is to live continuous happiness. But we use sometimes happiness, sometimes unhappiness. Because we prefer accumulating money, we prefer accumulating physical capacities. In terms of money, if you have money, we can purchase everything. We can fulfill everything. Our assumption. Correct? Right. If you have a right understanding, you can maintain the relationship by ensuring respect in the relationship, by ensuring respect in terms of feeling, based on right understanding. So, as per your innate, as per your intellectual sentence, if you maintain the relationship, it ensures harmony and happiness within yourself, right? So, if you have a right understanding, we can ensure mutual happiness. If you have a right understanding, you can assess physical space required. You can identify physical space, how much of physical space, how much money required to run your family, to nurture our body, to protect our body, to run our family, children. If you have a right understanding, we can identify physical capacities that are needed to run the life. Am I correct? Through right assessment, you can include one more terminology, right assessment, calculations. To nurture the body, you have to give food to the body, right? So food, 18 years old, just you can eat 3 times. When you reach 30 years, 2 times. When you reach 50 years, 1 time chapati, 1 rice. If diabetic, BP, or so food required to live for living just limited. So if you have right understanding, you can identify physical required. You can feel having more than required. This feeling of having more than required is called prosperity. If you feel prosperous, you will start thinking about others. You will start thinking about needs of the others. Then it will give mutual prosperity. So, I will ask you at the end, I will ask you in the reverse direction. I don't want to show takeaways, slides, total skip cheyalanukuntunna. Andike be careful. Manchiga vinandi. To right understanding what are the how will, if you have right understanding, we can ensure mutual prosperity, mutual happiness. Gurtunchukondi. How will you ensure mutual prosperity, mutual happiness and immediately right understanding cheppali meeru. Right understanding, right? So human being who lives with right understanding, he can maintain relationship by ensuring respect in the relationship. Right? One. So that leads to mutual happiness. If human being who is having right understanding, can identify physical facilities required, how much of money required to run the family, right? While working with the nature also, how much is required? Bicycle, car, any car, 10 కార్లు అయితే అవసరం లేదు ఉన్న 20 years ఆఫ్ లైఫ్ స్పాన్లో 30 years పడుకుంటామని చెప్పినా కదా, మిగతా 10 years మాట్లాడడానికి ఫోన్ అయ్యడానికి, రైట్? సో ఉన్న 10-15 years, 15 years ఇంటరాక్ట్ విత్ అదర్ మీన్స్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ నేచర్, ఎంత లిమిటెడ్ ఫుడ్, లిమిటెడ్. సో వీ కెన్, ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ రైట్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్, వీ కెన్ ఐడెంటిఫై physical facilities required, how much money required. You will feel prosperous. When you feel prosperous, you will start focusing on others. You will start focusing needs of the others. That will give mutual prosperity. So human being with right understanding can ensure mutual happiness, mutual prosperity. This is called, you will be in the state of human consciousness. Human being who lives only for physical facilities, he cannot maintain relationship. That will lead to unhappiness. If you have any physical, any money, timing, he feels that he can purchase everything, he can fulfill everything. But in reality, that ensures unhappiness. He feels unhappy. ఎందుకు అన్హాపీ ఫీల్ అవుతాడు? మనీ ఉన్న తర్వాత కూడా చెప్పండి ఒకసారి. యాజ్ పర్ యువర్ ఇన్నేట్ నేచురల్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, యూ వాంట్ టు మెయింటైన్ రిలేషన్షిప్, బట్ హియర్ ఈజ్ నాట్ మెయింటైన్ రిలేషన్షిప్, ఈజ్ లివింగ్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ అక్యుములేటింగ్ ఫిజికల్ ఫెసిలిటీస్, ఎర్నింగ్ మనీ, ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ఎర్నింగ్ మనీ. సో దట్ లీడ్స్ టు unhappiness. Even though he is having enough money, he is unhappy. Conclusion, pakka, right? So this is called animal consciousness. So one more thing, if it lives only for physical facilities, he cannot identify without right understanding, he cannot assess how much is required. So he goes on accumulating. After fulfilling one desire, he will start thinking about other. ఏజ్ అయిపోతుంది ఈ లోపల 30 years, 40 years, ఈ మధ్యలో షుగర్ వస్తుంది, బీపీ వస్తుంది, అన్నీ వస్తున్నాయి. But he focuses on accumulating, earning money, earning money. So this feeling of not having enough is called deprivation. Once you feel deprived, you will start exploiting others. He will start exploiting even nature also. అది ప్రాబ్లం, ఇప్పుడున్న ఫేస్ చేస్తున్న ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. సూపర్ పవర్స్ మనం రీచ్ కావడానికి, కరప్షన్ కాకుండా ఉంటే ఈ 50 yearsలో మీ నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్ కెన్ ఎంజాయ్ ఫెసిలిటీస్ ఆఫ్ చైనా, రష్యా అండ్ ఫ్రాన్స్. ఆఫ్టర్ 50 years కరప్షన్ లేకుండా అంటే, బట్ ఇంపాసిబుల్. No one can change systems already established. Everywhere corruption. Am I correct or not? Right. So insecurity and mechanical world, competitive world, everywhere is there. Everybody assumes like that only, right? So this is a education system role of education system has to ensure, identify right understanding in every student, in young generation, in the minds of young generation. It is a role of elders, role of teachers, role of education system has to ensure capacity to live, capacity to maintain relationship. Education system or education sanskar has to ensure a capacity to identify physical facilities. It leads to mutual prosperity and sustainable development, and without destroying the nature. And resources should be left for next generation. That is called sustainable. After fulfilling our needs, resources have to be left for the future generation, and at the same time we have to protect the nature. That is called real development, sustainable development, right? So it's a education system role is to transform this animal consciousness to human consciousness. Education system has to help to students, young generation, to transform from animal consciousness to human consciousness. This is called holistic development. Holistic conclusion. Education systems, the role of education has to facilitate holistic development. If you have a right understanding, you can ensure harmony, you can understand harmony, and you can ensure harmony at all levels. In yourself, in the selves of others, family, nature, society and nature. So during this process of your program, BTech program, you will learn skills. If you are a sincere academician, if you follow, if your body follows timetable made by yourself, aspiration also made by, decision made by self. Who has to follow? Body. Body is the instrument. We are using body as an instrument to fulfill your aspiration, right? So here we can ensure, we can understand harmony at all levels. During the process of this BTech program, you will learn skills guided by values. Conclusion, you can ensure mutual happiness and mutual prosperity. Just to look at headline, value education, nothing has to do with your self-evaluation, self-exploration, self-planning. మీరు ఆలోచించుకుంటారు చూడు, ఏది కరెక్ట్, ఏది రాంగ్. That you have, the capacity you are already there. But only thing is, what are your natural acceptances? Already I circulated a list. Natural acceptances. ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి చెప్పండి. You want to be responsible. First, you start with individual. If you focus, please, last two pages. That topic also there. Some people, few people are engaged in phone. నేను చెప్పిన తర్వాత కూడా అది కూడా మెకానికల్ కాదు, మా ఎలక్ట్రికల్ స్టూడెంట్స్. నేను క్లియర్గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నాను. అది కూడా రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది. చెప్పిన బీ కేర్ఫుల్ అని. నేను ఐ విల్ ఆస్క్ ఇన్ ద రివర్స్ డైరెక్షన్, టేక్ అవే చూయను, లాస్ట్ స్లైడ్స్ అన్ని స్కిప్ అయిపోతాను. ఇఫ్ యూ ఫోకస్ అవర్ డిస్కషన్, if you concentrate, if you involve in our discussion, definitely you will be able to answer in the reverse direction for my questions. Clear? Right. Chudandi, be careful. Right. So self exploration has to do with value education, nothing, just self exploration, self planning, self assessment. You can use any terminology. మీరు థింక్ చేస్తుంటారు చూడు, ఏది కరెక్ట్, ఏది రాంగ్, ఏది తీసుకోడు. Very very important for every activity. Before taking decision, you have to explore, you have to evaluate, you have to assess on your own right by referring it into the natural acceptance. Natural acceptance లిస్ట్ ఉన్నాయి, అలాంటివి మీరు ఇంకా యాడ్ చేయొచ్చు దానికి. సో రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఈజ్ దేర్. ఐ విల్ క్లారిఫై. రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ అనే వర్డ్ ఇచ్చాను మీకు వాట్సాప్లో పెట్టినా, అవునా కదా. ఐ వాంట్ టు బీ ఐ అంటే ఇక్కడ ఎవరు? హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ ఈజ్ ద కోఇన్సిడెన్స్ ఆఫ్ సెల్ఫ్ అండ్ బాడీ. సెల్ఫ్ we term it as I, right? Body is a materialistic, kada, nature. So visible to you, visible to me. My body is visible to me, right? I invisible, I antama, self. So here, just refer it to your natural acceptance. Decide by that if your natural acceptance cheppandi, what are this? Responsibility. Responsibility. So your feeling of responsibility towards the body. ఒక థింక్ గా చేసి 90% ఒక విధంగా థింక్ చేస్తున్నారు. సార్ ఇస్ రిలేటెడ్ టు మై ప్రోగ్రామ్ అవుట్కమ్స్. ఇట్స్ AICTE డిజైన్ కరికులం. I have to focusing, right? But few students, their intent also same. They also want to complete course with values and education. But current competence, just look, current competence is not in line with their natural acceptance. This is same for all. Whatever the activity accepted by all is called natural acceptance. Sitting over here, including me. But current competence, you can take help of this dialogue between you and me, or parents, or anything suppose. Current competence match correctly. Win our 95% match అవుతుంది. I want to complete my course with values and education. So match అవుతుంది ఏమవుతుంది మీకు? If your current competence
state of imagination or what you are matches lines with your natural acceptance, that will ensure harmony and happiness. Harmony and happiness. This is what you are has to be in line with what you want to be. What you want to be, you know very well. All natural acceptances. All natural acceptances, right? So what you are current competence or state of imagination. మన మైండ్ లో ఇమాజినేషన్ ఉంది కదా, వన్ ఇమాజినేషన్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ డిజైర్ ఒక దాంట్లో వస్తూనే ఉంటుంది మనసులో అది. సో అదే దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ కరెంట్ కాంపిటెన్స్. కరెంట్ కాంపిటెన్స్. సో 91% of students are in line with natural acceptance. Definitely it will ensure harmony in the self. Once harmony is there, ensured in the self, peace, order, definitely you will feel happy. You will make others also happy. That will lead to mutual happiness, right? So if you are irresponsible, I will take one example. What your current position? Just yesterday one bike, new model launched. Immediately with that చూడంగానే by seeing sensation చూడండి ఇక్కడ. External sources, influenced by external sources. What are external sources? Last 4 slides మనం skip కావచ్చు. Please you focus. If you are influenced, this external source influenced by others, your friends, maybe your friends, their level of competence very low, but you are surrendered to them. One reason. Two, if you are influenced by sensation and actual self receives information. Sensation is information self gets from body, correct? But when we associate with happiness, that will lead to problem. Sensation చూడంగా బండి చూడంగా నచ్చేసింది. సెన్సెస్ ఎన్నో చెప్పండి. సైట్, సౌండ్, నెక్స్ట్ స్మెల్, నెక్స్ట్ టచ్, నెక్స్ట్ టేస్ట్. పిజ్జా చూస్తారు, పిజ్జా చూడగానే కూల్ డ్రింక్స్, పిజ్జాస్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు ఈట్ టేస్ట్ చూడగానే నచ్చుతుంది. డైలీ ఇఫ్ యూ ఈట్ డైలీ ఇఫ్ యూ హావ్ పిజ్జాస్, బర్గర్స్, కూల్ డ్రింక్స్ ఎవ్రీ డే, that will lead to disharmony in the body. But as per your innate, you want to be responsible, you want to keep your body fit. So that matches this. You have to check vehicle ante. You want to buy a vehicle, చూడగా నచ్చింది. Your parents to be mother, she loves you very much. You want any effort by any means you want to get that bike. What do? Start bargaining. So you have to think. You have to analyze, you have to assess your parents, your father earning, his financial position, right? So you have to evaluate. Ikkada match award as irresponsible చూడండి. Irresponsible అంటే నువ్వు అలా చేస్తావు. ఫోర్స్ఫుల్ గా ఏదో నేను ఎఫెక్షన్ లవ్ చూపిస్తున్నావు దాన్ని ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తావు. చేసి వాళ్ళ ఫైనాన్షియల్ రెస్పెక్ట్ ఆఫ్ దర్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ పొజిషన్ నువ్వు పై చేస్తావు. బట్ విత్ యూ దట్ విల్ నాట్ ఎన్ష్యూర్ హార్మనీ అండ్ హ్యాపీనెస్. అది ఇవ్వదు మీకు. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఎక్కడో బయట రౌండ్ రోడ్తో తిరుగుతుంటే ఇంటికి పోతే అవుట్ ఆఫ్ టైం టేబుల్ ఫాలో అవ్వరు, చదవరు, పోస్ట్ పోన్ చేసుకుంటారు. ఇంటికి పోతే మీరు కూడా మూవ్ ఉంటారు. మీ మదర్ ఫాదర్ అడుగుతారు, ఏమడుగుతారు, ఏం అలా డల్గా ఉన్నావు అంటే యూఆర్ నాట్ యాక్టింగ్ అకార్డింగ్ టు అకార్డింగ్ టు యువర్ టైం టేబుల్, యూఆర్ నాట్ ఫాలోయింగ్. ఎక్కడో ఫ్రెండ్స్ వాళ్ళు తిరుగుతున్నావు, ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ అయిపోయినావు, బయట రౌండ్ వెళ్తున్నావు, ఇంకా ఏం చేస్తున్నావు, ఇంటికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత అడుగుతారు పేరెంట్స్ జనరల్గా, ఎందుకంటే డల్ ఉన్నావు, మూవ్ ఉన్నావు అంటే మీ ఇన్నైతే ఎక్సెప్ట్ చేయట్లేదు. When you act according to your innate, as per your natural acceptances, definitely it will ensure happiness and harmony, right? This also slide already we discussed. Just to check whatever images that you get, just you take it as a proposal. Or correct or wrong, whether it is as per your innate or not. As per your innate or check చేసుకోవాలి. Your proposal చెప్పండి. You want to eat pizzas continuously. It exploits your body. అది రోజు పిజ్జా తినడం కరెక్టా కాదా చెక్ చేసుకోండి. మీరు ప్రపోజల్ తీసుకోండి, వెరిఫై ఇట్ whether it is in line with your natural acceptance or not. In the previous slide, that is called verification. Previous slide I నేర్చుకున్నారు already. We already discussed in the previous slide. What is my verification? Checking whether your current competence, state of imagination, or what you are, whether it is in line with your natural acceptance or not. What you want to be, natural acceptance, what you actually want to be, it is your natural acceptance. So check చేసుకోండి, చెక్ చేస్తే ఇది కాదు, it is not in line with your natural acceptance. You want to give quality food to your body to protect, to nurture your body కదా. You want to maintain fitness, energetic, dynamic. Menu చేస్తావు, follow that menu. చెక్ చేసుకోండి, చేస్తే it is in line with your innate, your natural acceptance. As per your natural acceptance, you want to maintain, you want to keep your body healthy. So self as a responsibility towards the body. So I match out responsibility, match out. So ఏదైనా సరే, whatever that you feel it is right, correct, ఇప్పుడు present, just to verify it on your own right by referring it to the natural acceptance. Responsibility, relationship, whether it is giving pain to others or nature damage చేస్తుందా అన్ని టాలీ చేసుకోండి దాంతో. Whatever activity that you feel current, present, right, verify it on your own by referring it to your natural acceptance. If it is in line with your natural acceptance, validate it. What do you mean by validation? చూసుకోండి. Validation అంటే, what do you mean by validation? Living according to it. If it is matches with your natural acceptance, just live according to it. Living, one, we interact with other people. When you interact with other people, if it ensures mutual happiness, it is right. It is right for you. If it doesn't ensure mutual happiness, it is wrong. అంటే it could be external sources. మనం ఇక్కడ వెరిఫై చేసి wrong అన్నట్టు, right? So while working with rest of the nature, ఎందుకు వర్క్ చేస్తున్నా? My current aspiration is not giving lecture on my subject, my original subject, conventional subject, chemistry and all. At this as I want to share my experiences, my hurdles in the life with young generation. For that I completed UH1, UH2. I am standing in front of you. I am standing in front of you to fulfill my current aspirations, right? All match చేసుకోవడం. So ఇక్కడ I am working for that. I come to the college by bus or vehicle. So while I am working with the nature, for earning money, and at the same time nature ని డిస్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయలేదు కదా. Same time I am coming by bus. చూసుకోవాలి వెరీ. If it ensures mutual prosperity, it is right for you. If it doesn't ensure mutual prosperity, it could be external sources. External sources sensation కావచ్చు, ప్రీ కండిషనింగ్ కావచ్చు, సిస్టంలో వ్యవస్థలో ఉన్న ఏవైనా కావచ్చు, రైట్? సో దిస్ ప్రాసెస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ సెల్ఫ్ ఎక్స్ప్లోరేషన్. మీరు ఆలోచిస్తారు ఎప్పుడు ఇది చేసే కరెక్టా రాంగా, దాంట్లో ఒక టెక్నికల్ ఒక అప్రోచ్ ఉంది. ప్రాపర్ అప్రోచ్ ఇస్ దేర్. న్యాచురల్, ప్లీజ్ మేక్ ఎ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ న్యాచురల్ యాక్సెప్టెన్సెస్. ఇప్పుడున్న మీరు కరెంట్ పొజిషన్ ఏం చేయాలనుకుంటారో try to match with that. If it is in line with your natural acceptance, live according to it. At the end, it has to ensure mutual happiness and mutual prosperity. అదే కొంచెం ఒక ప్రొసీజర్, ఒక మెథడ్, సైంటిఫికల్ మెథడ్ ఇస్ దేర్. మీరు ఏదైతే ఆలోచిస్తారో ఓన్గా ఇది చేయనా, అది చేయనా, అదే. సో దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ సెల్ఫ్ ఎక్స్ప్లోరేషన్. వాట్ ఈస్ అవుట్కమ్ ఆఫ్ సెల్ఫ్ ఎక్స్ప్లోరేషన్? Right understanding. Where we need this right understanding? First motive. If you have a right understanding, we can maintain relationship. We can identify physical facilities. దాని నుంచి ఏమొస్తుంది అవుట్కమ్? We can ensure mutual happiness and prosperity. దాని నుంచి మనకి ఏమొస్తుంది? If you have right understanding, if you ensure mutual happiness, prosperity, we can fulfill our basic aspiration. Right? So last 5 slides very easy. చాలా మంది 90% ఈ 2 అదైనవాడు లాస్ట్ 5 slides possibly 30 seconds లో skip అయిపోవాలి. Please skip. So next, how to ensure harmony in the self. Before that, we need to understand human being. Already we discussed it. Human being is the coexistence of self and body, right? So just to check there, needs, activities and response are different. Okay, just 15 seconds. Look at the slide. 15 seconds. Take 15 seconds. Self, human being is a coexistence of self and body. Self is a conscious entity. Conscious entity. Body is a material entity. Material entity. Needs of the self. Needs of the self ఏమని చెప్పండి? Happiness and respect. Self wants respect also. Respect. We expect from others. Respect. In terms of feeling. In terms of feeling. So this can be fulfilled. And also self wants continuously. ఎందుకంటే imagination goes on continuously. Desire goes on continuously in the self. So self wants this happiness and respect continuously. It's qualitative. While body, to nurture the body environment, food. We need food to nurture the body, to protect the body. Just 2 times we can eat, 2 times or 3 times. In time temporary, right? So it is fulfilled by physiochemical. Right? This self needs of the self, happiness and respect, fulfilled by right understanding. ఎలా fulfill అవుతుంది? Mutual agreement, right understanding. Right feeling and right understanding. Next, activities. You also know the activities of the self. ఇంతకు డిస్కస్ చేశాం. సెల్ఫ్ ఏమవుతుంది? డిజైర్, థాట్, ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్ కంటిన్యూస్లీ గో ఆన్ ఇన్ ద సెల్ఫ్. దిస్ డిజైర్, థాట్, ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్ together we call it imagination always goes on, continuous. While activities of the body, walking, running, talking, you cannot walk, you cannot talk, you cannot run continuously, correct? So temporarily in time. And response of the self, knowing, assuming, recognizing, fulfillment. Self expression, ఏది రైట్ ఏది రాంగ్ డిసైడ్ చేస్తుంది. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ ఓన్లీ ఇట్ యాక్సెప్ట్స్. అజంప్షన్, యాక్సెప్టెన్స్ అంటే అజంప్షన్. నెక్స్ట్ రికగ్నైజింగ్, ఫుల్ఫిల్మెంట్. బట్ బాడీ, రెస్పాన్స్ ఆఫ్ ద బాడీ ఓన్లీ టు రికగ్నైజింగ్, ఫుల్ఫిల్లింగ్. మీకు ఏం అర్థమైంది చెప్పండి? హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ ఈజ్ అ coexistence of self and body. Self is a conscious entity, body is a material entity. Needs, activities, response are different. Conclusion, what is our conclusion? If you want to understand human being, you have to accept human being as it is. Human being is a coexistence of self and body. Human being is a coexistence of conscious entity and material entity. Self conscious entity needs only happiness and respect. And material entity, body, material in nature, needs are material in nature, completely different. But what we are doing, majority of the people, we assume human being is the body. That is a problem for this uncertainty, insecurity, competitive world, materialistic world. You can use any word. So మనం ఏమనుకుంటాము? హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ ఈజ్ అ బాడీ. వాట్ ఆర్ ద నీడ్స్ ఆఫ్ ద బాడీ? ఫిజికల్ ఫెసిలిటీస్, మనీ. బట్ హ్యాపీనెస్ ఈజ్ ఎ నీడ్ ఆఫ్ ద సెల్ఫ్, నాట్ బాడీ. బాడీ డస్ నాట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఫీలింగ్స్, ఈవెన్ థింకింగ్ కెపాసిటీ ఏది లేదు బాడీకి. But need of the self, need of the body is physical. We are associating our happiness with the physical facilities because we assume majority of the people, human being is the body. So because of this, next slide. You check next slide. Human being, when you assume human being is a body, respect. You try to get respect by accumulating physical facilities, money, plots, cars, 1 year, 2 year, కొత్త మోడల్, ఆ మోడల్, ఇంకా మనీ, 2 crores, 3 crores. సో ఇక్కడ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ ఈజ్ అ బాడీ అనుకున్నప్పుడు నీడ్ ఆఫ్ ద బాడీ ఫిజికల్ ఫెసిలిటీస్, మనీ, ఎర్న్ మనీ, అక్యుములేట్ ఫిజికల్ ఫెసిలిటీస్, పర్చేస్ ఫిజికల్ ఫెసిలిటీస్ కదా. సో బట్ హ్యాపీ, యు ఆర్ అసోసియేటింగ్ యువర్ హ్యాపీనెస్ విత్ This you are associating your happiness with physical facility, money. But happiness is the need of self. Self needs happiness continuously. So you are continuously in subconscious state. Subconscious state, you are continuously accumulating physical facility, money. You never feeling having enough. That leads to deprivation. Once you deprive, not having enough, feeling of not having enough, called deprivation. Once you deprive, you start accumulating by any means. Even exploiting others, even exploiting nature. ఇప్పుడున్న ఇండస్ట్రీ చేసేది అంతా అదే. Initially they get permission as per the norms, they get permission. Once they start comparing with other industries, their turnover. So they can handle, they can manage systems with what? Money. Third world countries lo mottam worldwide pollution, corona oxygen content is very low. Because of that, virus has become active. So oxygen enta దేవుడు ఇచ్చిందంటే మనకు, it can eat even metal. Microorganisms తినేదా oxygen? It can easily. But oxygen content, level of oxygen content decreasing, level of carbon dioxide, SO2 and other pollutants increasing, and harmful viruses, bacterial count in the air also increasing. So because of this, almost majority of the people trapped in this loop. Everybody assumes human being is a body. Need of the body is money, physical facilities. So accumulation deprived. So just to check, మీ దగ్గర ఉన్న nearest relatives, మీ parents కావచ్చు, నేను కావచ్చు, evaluate as a judge, as a human being. Youngster, you are smart enough. Just evaluate. Every majority of the people trapped in this loop. అందుకే పెద్దలు అంటారు, అడు మాయలో పడిపోయాడు అని. నిజంగా వాల్యూ అన్నిట్లో ఉంది, తిట్లలో ఉంది, అన్నిట్లో ఉంది. వాల్యూస్ అంటే మనము వి నెవర్ ఇంప్లిమెంట్ ఇన్ రియల్ లైఫ్. మాయలో ఉన్న మనం అందరం. భజన సాంగ్స్ ఎన్నో ఉన్నాయి. నేను భజన ఐ ఎవ్రీ థర్స్డే ఐ గో టు సాయిబాబా టెంపుల్, ఐ పర్ఫార్మ్ భజన. నిన్న కూడా చేశాను నేను. దాంట్లో పాటలన్నీ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ మాయా. అంతా మాయా లోకం, మాయా ప్రపంచం అనే సాంగ్స్ అన్ని భజన సాంగ్స్ అన్ని. అంటే ఆల్రెడీ విలేజ్ లో ఉన్నాయి భజన పాటలు. రైట్? సో who made this world? We need food limited time of period. We need sources available on this earth surface limited. Who made this world competitive? Human being. So materialistic world అనుకుంటున్నాం. Human being is a body అనుకున్నప్పుడు requirements materials, physical. So world become materialistic, competitive world, right? So already we discussed about imagination. ఒకసారి గుర్తు చేసుకోండి. What you are ఇప్పుడు your imagination. So if you want to ensure harmony in the self, you have to explore into the activities of self. Activities of mind లో ఎప్పుడు ఏమొస్తున్నా desire, thought, expectation. Desire, thought, expectation together we call imagination, right? So state of, whether if you want to ensure harmony, whether this imagination, state of imagining line with your natural acceptance or not, just to check. That is called exploration, self exploration. మీ దగ్గర ఉన్న natural acceptance లిస్ట్ ఉందో దానికి మ్యాచ్ అవుతుందో లేదా, whether it is current competence, state of imagination, present thinking, ఏదో మైండ్ లో ఆలోచిస్తున్నారు, current competence, what you are, state of imagination, whether in line with your natural acceptance or not. Already we discussed it. You know very well. Just if it is in line with that, so your happiness and unhappiness depends upon your state of imagination. Imagination అంటే it includes desire, thought, expectation, always go on in the self, right? So if your imagination, if you are unhappy, if you are happy, the person happiness, your state of imagination when it in line with the natural acceptance, it ensures harmony and happiness. If your state of imagination is not in line with your natural acceptance. We discussed, right? Not it ensures contradiction, disturbance, disharmony in the self, right? So if it is not in line with external sources, you are influenced by external sources. External sources includes sensation, preconditioning. Preconditioning and అర్థం కాకపోతే వదిలేదు. External source అంటే maybe your friends, they are in wrong environment. You are influenced by, నీ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ వాళ్ళనే ఉండాలి. ఎప్పుడు చెప్తా క్లాస్లో, మనం మంచిగా ఉన్నప్పుడు మన ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ వేరే యూ ట్రై టు మేక్ అవేర్ ఆఫ్ అదర్స్. యూ షుడ్ నాట్ సరెండర్ టు దట్. మనం అంత వీకా, మనం తగ్గేదే లేదు, మన తుడుం కానీ అవునా కదా. సో మనము చుట్టూ ఉన్న వాళ్ళని, మన ఎంబడి ఉన్న వాళ్ళని మంచి లైన్లో తీసుకురావాలి. అదే కరెక్ట్ అన్నాడు, అప్పుడే యువర్ గ్రేట్. సో ఇక్కడ ఈ ఇమాజినేషన్ మే బి లో, స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ ఇమాజినేషన్ మే బి ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్డ్ బై ఎక్స్టర్నల్ సోర్సెస్. External sources includes preconditioning, sensation. Sensation includes five: touch, taste, all. So physios continue unta ave unta. I want to express my body. Evaru anukura, I want to describe body. So against your natural acceptance, that leads to disturbance, contradiction, right? So I check చేసుకోవాలి అంతే. సో డిపెండెంట్ అది ఫుడ్ మంచిదా కాదా, డిపెండెంట్. ఎన్స్లేవ్మెంట్ అంటే డిపెండెంట్. యూ వాంట్ టు మేక్ ఎ ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ విత్ అదర్స్, వాళ్ళు నేను లైక్ చేయరు, ఇట్స్ ఎ డిపెండెంట్. డిపెండెంట్ ఆన్ ఈస్ థింకింగ్, అవునా కదా. యూ వాంట్ టు బై సంథింగ్, నౌ యూ ఆర్ నాట్ ఎర్నింగ్, ఇట్స్ ఎ డిపెండెంట్. ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ యువర్ ఫాదర్స్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ పొజిషన్, వెదర్ ఈస్ కేపబుల్ ఆర్ నాట్, అవునా కదా. డిపెండెంట్ ఆర్ ఎన్స్లేవ్మెంట్ ఏదైనా కావచ్చు. One more important, your state of imagination is not in line with it. That can ఎలా తెలుసు చూడండి. ఇంతకు చెప్పినానే మీరు రాంగ్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్లో తిరుగుతున్నారు, టైం టేబుల్ ఫాలో అవ్వరు, ఎఫర్ట్ పెట్టట్లేదు, ఇంటికి పోతే యు ఆర్ నాట్ యాక్టింగ్ అకార్డింగ్ టు యువర్ ఇన్నెట్. అందుకే మీరు డల్గా ఎవరితో మాట్లాడారు. మీరు కానీ ఎవరైనా కాదు, మీ తమ్ముడు వచ్చిన వాడు కూడా చూడండి, మీరు జూనియర్ వాడు డల్గా ఉబాగా ఉన్నా అంటే డెఫినెట్లీ కంక్లూజన్ వాడు ఏదో రాంగ్ ఉన్నాడు. మీ మదర్ పేరెంట్స్ అడుగుతారు, ఏమన్నా అట్లా ఉన్నావు, డల్గా ఉన్నావు అని తెలిసిపోతుంది బయట. So that can be state of humor in imagination can be known in terms of our behavior, while interacting with other people, human beings అంటే మదర్ ఫాదర్ కావచ్చు, బయట ఫ్రెండ్స్ కావచ్చు, డల్లు ఉన్నేంద్ర ఆదున్నా అంటారు అదే. సో అలా in terms of behavior while interacting with other human beings or while working with the rest of the nature. తెలిసిపోతుంది మన బిహేవియర్లో. కోపంగా ఉంటుంది సార్, ఇక్కడ డిస్టర్బ్ అయ్యి వచ్చిందని అర్థం, అవునా కదా తెలుసా అందరికి. కానీ దానికి రియల్ మెథడ్స్ ఆర్ దేర్ లైక్ దట్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఇన్ లైన్ యువర్ ఇమాజినేషన్, ప్రజెంట్ మైండ్ సెటప్, కరెంట్ స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ కరెంట్ కాంపిటెన్స్, ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ లైన్ విత్ యువర్ నేచురల్ యాక్సెప్టెన్స్, చూడండి గ్రీన్ కలర్, desire, thought, expression always go on in the self continuously, one after other. All are in line with your natural acceptance. You can ensure mutual happiness and mutual prosperity. Your state of imagination, current thinking, current mindset are influenced by other factors, external sources, maybe preconditioning or sensation, favorable senses. ఇలా ఉంటుంది, డిస్టర్బ్ యువర్ మైండ్ సెట్ మొత్తం డిస్టర్బ్ గా ఉంది, రెడ్. సో దట్ విల్ లీడ్ టు, సో చూడండి ఈవెన్ ఇంక్లూడింగ్ నేను ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు నేర్చుకున్నా డిస్కషన్లో దిస్ ఇక్కడ నాలెడ్జ్ అని ఉంది అంటే నాట్ ఓన్లీ డాక్టరేట్స్, అకాడమిషియన్స్ అండ్ సైంటిస్ట్, ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ దేర్ కంట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఈజ్ దేర్ ఫర్ ద బెనిఫిట్ ఆఫ్ సొసైటీ, కానీ దట్ విల్ నాట్ ఎన్ష్యూర్ హార్మనీ హ్యాపీనెస్. అది దేంట్లో చూడండి, సోషల్ స్టేటస్లో ఉంది, external sources lo undi, even knowledge including academic certificates also. You PhD chestava, double PhD chestava, no CSR laboratory scientist unnava, ISRO scientist unnava, that cannot ensure harmony and happiness. Nu evaithe manchi panlu chestavo, your state of mind must be in line with your natural acceptance, that ensures happiness. Scientist aithe ledu, నేను ఇప్పుడు నేర్చుకున్నా డిస్కషన్ లో చూసాను. సో మీకు ఏమర్థమైంది ఇప్పుడు, ఎవ్రీబడి ఈజ్ లెర్నర్. నేను 57 years old, ఇప్పుడు కొత్త నిన్న నేర్చుకుని నిన్న చూసాను ఇది నాలెడ్జ్ కూడా ఇంక్లూడెడ్ ఇన్ దట్. సో ఎవ్రీబడి ఈజ్ లెర్నర్. సో ఫస్ట్ వన్, ఫస్ట్ slide already we discussed, just 1 minute of time. If you have a responsibility, if you want to keep your body fit to fulfill your current aspiration, kada? Your aspiration, you have to maintain fitness, you have to keep your body in a healthy condition, kada? So responsibility of the self towards the body is called self-regulation. To nurture the body, ఏమేమి వాళ్ళు చెప్పండి ఒకసారి? The water, the air that you give to the water, air, sunlight that body takes, the food, quality of food give to the body, and routine, you have to make a program for routine also. ఎప్పుడు లేవాలి, quality of sleep, minimum 6.5 to 7.5 hours. నేను 11-12 అనుకుంటా, 9 days వచ్చానంటే you are not following your timetable, right? So routine work, the quality of food that you give to the body, so all to nurture the body, your responsibility towards the body. So, nurturing for feeling of nurturing, limited. ఎంత అవసరం మనకు ఫుడ్ బతకడానికి? లిమిటెడ్ ఫుడ్ that you need for the survival, limited. Next, prosperity. Self as a responsibility towards the body for nurturing, protection and right utilization. Protection అంటే you have to ensure body for long standing. If you want to ensure long standing of body, ఎక్కువ లెస్ అంటే you have to provide clothes, shelter. Clothes ఎన్ని కావాలి? లైక్ బయట ఇంటరాక్ట్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు ఎంతమంది మనం ఏం చేద్దాం? ఇంట్లో అయితే నైట్ చేస్తాం, నైట్ డ్రెస్ కావాలి కదా. బయట while roaming outside, when you interact with other people, lifespan, when you interact in time ఎంత చెప్పినా hardly 15 years. 15 years లో నీకు ఎన్ని డ్రెస్ కావాలి? ప్రోగ్రామ్ కౌంటబుల్ కదా, కౌంటబుల్, లిమిటెడ్. ఒకటే ఇల్లు కావాలి, ఒకటే ప్లాట్ కావాలి, ఒకటే కార్ కావాలి. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు మెయింటైన్ సోషల్ స్టేటస్, సార్ చెప్పినట్టు ఉంటే ఇక నేను సాధన అనుకుంటే లిమిటెడ్ సోర్సెస్. ఒక కార్ ఒకటే సార్ 2 కార్లు లేదా ఒకటే 2 కార్లు పెడతావా? ఒకటే బైక్ లేదు. లిమిటెడ్ సోర్సెస్, లిమిటెడ్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్, లిమిటెడ్. సో ఫర్ నర్చరింగ్ లిమిటెడ్, ఫర్ ఇంకోటి చెప్పండి, ప్రొటెక్షన్, ఫర్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ ఆల్సో లిమిటెడ్. Limited for nurturing, for protection చెప్పండి limited. While working with the rest of the nature, body self has a response towards the body in terms of feeling for nurturing, protection and right utilization. Right utilization కూడా ఫస్ట్ టైం డిస్కస్ చేసాం మనం. Body, we use body as a instrument for the fulfillment of aspiration of human being, decided by the self. So ఇక్కడ that is called right utilization. అంటే నీ బాడీని రైట్ యూటిలైజ్ చేస్తున్నావు ఫర్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ సెల్ఫ్, ఫర్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ కదా. సో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ రైట్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్. చూడండి, ఐ హావ్ టు ఫుల్ఫిల్ మై బేసిక్ నీడ్. సో ఇక్కడ కాలేజ్ వచ్చాను, ఫర్ దట్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్ యూజ్ చేసిన 2-wheeler ఆర్ ఐ కమ్ బై బస్ అవునా కదా. సో లిమిటెడ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్ రిక్వైర్డ్. ఐ హావ్ టు వర్క్ విత్ ద రెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద నేచర్. అంతే అదర్తో కాలేజ్తో ఇంటరాక్ట్ కావాలి, అక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ రావాలి. సో లిమిటెడ్. For nurturing, limited quantity required. For protection, limited. For working with the rest of the nature, for utilization, proper utilization, for right utilization. Body instrument for the fulfillment of human being. That is called right utilization. For that requirement, limited. So it can be possible to feel prosperous. Avuna kada? Conclusion. It can be possible ఎందుకంటే for the survival of human being, for nurturing, limited food, for protection, shades, dresses, you can count 7 days of ఎన్ని డ్రెస్ కావాలి నీకు, shelter, ఒక ఇల్లు, food, right? So limited. While working the rest of the nature, limited. So it can be possible to feel prosperous. If you have a right understanding, we can identify how much money required. to run the family. అవునా కదా? So we can fulfill basic aspiration, right? Now I don't want to go more. Next slide. Take away చూపించదలుచుకోలే. But I will ask whatever we discussed in the reverse direction. That will give నిజంగా మీకు నా మీద ఏమైనా ఇంతసారి చెప్పినని ఉంటే డెఫినెట్గా ఆన్సర్ వస్తుందని నేను కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా నాకు హోప్ చేస్తున్నాను, రైట్? సో రివర్స్ డైరెక్షన్. వెన్ విల్ బాడీ యాక్ట్ అకార్డింగ్ టు ఐ? ఇంకా అర్థం కాబట్టి ఇంకోటి, వెన్ విల్ బాడీ ఫాలో టైం టేబుల్ టు ఫుల్ఫిల్ బేసిక్ ఆస్పిరేషన్ ఆర్ కరెంట్ ఆస్పిరేషన్? ఎప్పుడు ఫాలో అవుతుంది బాడీ? ఇంకా బాడీ హెల్త్ ఫిట్గా ఉండాలా కదా? సో బాడీ హెల్త్ ఇన్ ద బాడీ, హెల్త్ ఇన్ ద బాడీ. వెన్ విల్ హెల్త్ ఎన్ష్యూర్డ్ ఇన్ ద బాడీ? Right. Self has to give proper inputs. Feeling of responsibility. Feeling of responsibility or inputs. When can self give inputs to the body? నీ శరీరంలో నీ మనసు ఉండాలి కదా. Mind should be there in your body. Mind absent, body present అన్నారు. Even just టీచర్ చెప్పే వినాలన్నారు. So when self can give inputs, proper input to the body, ఎప్పుడు ఇస్తుంది సెల్ఫ్? కరెక్ట్ వస్తున్నారు. హ్యాపీ కన్నా ముందు ఏముండాలా? వర్డ్ ఇంకోటి ఉంది, వన్ ఆఫ్ ది హార్మనీ ఇస్ దేర్. వెన్ హార్మనీ ఇస్ దేర్ ఇన్ ద సెల్, వెన్ విల్ హార్మనీ ఎన్ష్యూర్డ్ ఇన్ ద బాడీ? సెల్ఫ్ లో హార్మనీ ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది? అమ్మా ప్రశాంతంగా ఉంది అది ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది? అది ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది? మనం మంచి పని చేస్తారా లేదా? అది ఎప్పుడు చేస్తారు? ఎప్పుడు? your self exploration kada munde mundu what is there? Your imagination, state of your imagination must be in line with your natural acceptance. What you want to be must be match same line. So whatever activity that you do definitely useful to you, and choose mutual happiness and mutual positivity. So harmony can be ensured if your state of imagination must be in line with your natural acceptance, right? So how will you obtain this right understanding? Ela vastund right understanding? Second module, right understanding. How will you get right understanding? ఏది కరెక్ట్ ఏది రాంగ్ అని ఎలా వస్తుంది? త్రూ సెల్ఫ్ ఎక్స్ప్లోరేషన్. If you have a right understanding, you can ensure happiness and prosperity. When you ensure happiness and prosperity, you can fulfill your basic aspiration. What is your basic aspiration? Continuous happiness and prosperity. So I have one slide. I will ask one video, 2 minutes of 4 minutes of video. Just to video this one. Outcome చెప్పండి. Once you take decision, ఎన్ని హర్డిల్స్ వచ్చినా పారిపోతారా? తగ్గేదిలే, ముందు పోవడమే. 1 2 నువ్వు వేరే వాళ్ళని ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ చేస్తావు మంచి కోసం. You have to be in line with your natural acceptance. Natural acceptance of everybody is same. ఎవరికి సరెండర్ అవుతావా? ఎనీ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ నీ మీద పని చేయదు, అంత గ్రేట్, తగ్గేదే లేదు. ఓకేనా? WhatsApp your feedback, your takeaways. Okay. Still everybody is learner. I will make correct myself.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.